What is up, and welcome back to another episode of the Talk and Learning Show. You have your host,
Sabrina and
Harley. And Serena, I just gotta say, your hair looks fabulous today.
thank you. Just got done like maybe
And
3 hours ago.
you look great.
Thank you.
So our guest is not here yet, but let's just fill you guys in on some details. I was gonna say let's talk about the Royal Rumble, but Sabrina does not watch WWE, so we can't. But I think the Royal Rumble was pretty good. Sabrina, how was BPW you went to this last Sunday?
It was good. I think that my heart right now is just lying very hardly with UCW. So like when I go to this kind of show, it's kind of and be a fan for a change. It's like it's weird for me to be a fan now because now I know that what we did behind the scenes, like how much work goes into it. So like now it's kind of like it's harder to be on the outside. It was nice to be a fan for a night. Don't get me wrong, but my heart still lies with UCW.
Oh gosh, I feel like I'm gonna die tonight because I've had like this bad cough. So let's just hope I don't die. If I die, Sabrina, you'll have to take over.
Oh my god, don't do that to me.
No, I'm just kidding. But no, yeah, I've seriously, Sabrina's out. She's been having fun while I'm here at home being sick, but it's okay. Sabrina will have fun for both of us.
Yeah, especially because like my birthday's coming up next week. Your birthday's coming up a few weeks after that. Like we've got quite a few weeks ahead of us.
Yeah.
Shall I say?
You got any plans for your birthday?
Like on my actual birthday, I know we have a podcast, and I'm really excited. Like I want to say our guest so bad, but I can't. But yeah, I'm really excited for next week's podcasts. But other than that, I think it's just like low key. I'm getting to this age now where it's like every year is just a year.
It's just another year.
Another year of me getting older, and my timeline that I had planned when I was 20 is not as what it is now. So I'm not where I want to be, but I'm doing it year by year. We're just taking it year by year at this point.
Year by year, not day by day, but it's totally fine. I have faith in our guests who we're supposed to be having today, but at the same time, I've never spoke to the person, and they haven't opened our DMs since this morning. So, I mean, guess fingers crossed that they actually join.
Well, I mean, technically, it's not up yet, but we could say who our people are for next week.
And if you guys watch, you get early access.
Yes. So I know on the 8th, we have the Wonder Boy, Brian. Oh God, how do you pronounce his last name?
We'll just call him Wonder Boy.
We'll just call him Wonder Boy. And then on the 9th, on my actual birthday, we have Luca Mancini. Luca. We just got Luca.
Just Luca. Not Luca Brasi, but it'll be a great episode.
Yes. Both of them. We currently haven't really had a chance to talk to one-on-one with, but I met. I don't know if you were there, but I met Wonder Boy at AXW.
Mm-hmm.
And Luca, we met at UCW. He was behind the scenes with us, and he was like that little shy guy in the corner, and that he played a heel out in the ring. So
yeah,
it'll be a good podcast. And then we have one on Friday.
Yes, with Fox Vineyard, which will be fun.
It will be fun. That one, I will tell you guys already, I will be on the road because I'll be heading to Atlantic City while doing the podcast. So it's going to be a crazy couple of weeks.
It'll be, yeah, I mean.
We'll be at AXW.
February 18th.
And let's see, what are you going to BPW?
And this month, I am actually, yeah, right? This month, let's just consider it February already. I am going to BPW. I told my parents, I'm like, I don't care, because that's like my birthday weekend. So I'm like, I'm going to take the whole weekend off. I'm going to go have fun. That Saturday, I think I'm going to go to the mall, do a little photo shoot, and then Sunday, why not go to a wrestling event? I haven't been to like an actual one where I could be a fan since I think like the beginning of January, which seems like forever, but it's not like I miss like my personal ones, like the wrestlers I know the most. Like AXW was a whole bunch of new wrestlers. I got to see Kikoa, but like it's not the same, so I'm kind of excited for
Yeah.
BPW because they just announced 2 new names, which I'm so excited. Encore and Casey Navarro, which I haven't seen. Well, I've seen Encore the last show, and then I've seen Casey Navarro. It's been quite a minute, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I know that this month, well, February, this
this
BPW show, Natalia's husband from WWE is coming to BPW, so that'll be exciting. Right,
Yeah.
his name. I just saw it on my phone pop up. That's why I was like, wait a minute, because I have our Instagram up just in case he
Yeah,
decides to.
I don't think he's going to.
It's fine, guys. This is our last podcast of January. Crazy that I'm saying this because I feel like it was just yesterday we were saying welcome to 2023, everybody. This is our first podcast of January.
Yeah.
But we have a lot in store. Like I mean, you never know. Like next month we have a lot. I don't know what's going on with PPW, but right now that's on the back burner for us. We have a lot more. Sorry guys, I know we have a lot more in store. Like I know we're gonna have a table set up at AXW. We're gonna have BPW. I'm gonna try to go to Smash. I forget what the dates are because he did give me a February show that he's having.
February 11th, which is next weekend.
I'm working.
I really wanted to go to that, but and yeah, my dad, he's in the chat. He has to go to bed early. He has work at like 6:00 in the morning, so he's gonna be up bright and early. He goes, "Have a great stream," and then he goes, haha. He's like, "I love you, Heart."
That's your dad. I would expect it. I'm not gonna expect it. Literally, I think not having a show last night was very weird for me. So it's kind of throwing me off my whole day off schedule.
Yeah.
Because I know days off, I'm like, okay, I have a podcast. So it was a little weird having nothing to do.
I know, it was really a bummer. I was excited for last night, but then stuff happened. So
and stuff happens. Like that shit. That is just how life happens. But I don't think he's coming on.
It's
it's okay. Guys, wrestlers are busy. I'm just gonna say that wrestlers are busy, and if they don't check their phone, they don't check their phone. It's okay. This kind of thing happens. We kind of expected something to happen eventually in a podcast like this. But, we just roll with the punches.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, people sometimes cancel on us literally probably 10 minutes before, and it pisses me off. But it's life. They get busy, they get sick, whatever. It's fine. But yeah, so like Sabrina was saying, we got lots of great episodes coming to you in February. We got a lot of shows we will be attending. We got stickers. We didn't give that many out at UCW, but come to AXW.
I think we also forgot that we had them at first.
Yeah, honestly.
We were so busy.
It's fine, so we got stickers, why not?
Yes.
Come out.
We do have other things. They're just in transit is what I just got the email from.
Hopefully. I mean, come on. We got 2 weeks. It'll be here before.
We're hoping. My mailman decides to come whenever he wants to at this point. Because he didn't come yet today. So we don't know if he's actually coming. But let's see. I mean, we can talk about we already talked about upcoming shows.
I mean, I guess because I don't want to leave you guys high and dry with the 10-minute video. You know what I mean? There was no point at all. We didn't have one yesterday. I guess just fill us in on details.
I can tell you guys, me and Harley, our lives are very simple. Okay, we do work. She does school. I'm going back to school, and we do the podcast. Our lives are not that exciting to be here and be like, okay, so get this. This is.
I mean, definitely, we won't come on here telling our personal life because that will be a story. But so let's just talk about kind of BPW from this past Sunday. I've seen the whole show on Facebook because I couldn't sadly be there. But let's say, how did Mr. Ruda? Let's start with the Ruda. How did Ruda go? Fill us in on those details. He came out with Joey and then he came out with me.
He came out with Joey. And that obviously that match was actually really, really exciting. And Joey, of course, won.
Sorry, Nolan Pierce.
Yes, and it was horrible. Okay, so let's hold on before I get into that one. Let's just say the first match was Dio and Trey against Primetime Heat against South Philly's Finest. Primetime Heat came out. I started going, oh my god, yes, these are my guys. And then SPF came out. And I was like it was a little bit of an inner battle with me because of how long I've known SPF, and it's really hard for me to root against them. However, I rooted against SPF this time, and Primetime Heat acknowledged it and said, "Are you turning a leaf?" And I said, "Maybe." And so he's like, they're like, "You better." So I mean, that was a good match, but other than that, Ruda and Winnie and that whole thing just. Of course, like when those three come out, it's always a show. And let's just talk about Vinny's man bun for a second. Okay.
I love it. Well, I mean, I'd rather him like they're heels, but I prefer them over SPF any day.
Oh, 100%. And you know what's funny is I am not as big as an SPF fan as I used to be. And it's like, it's funny because Luca came up to me and said, why aren't you ever like rooting for us anymore? And I'm like, because I've moved on.
Like we're in a relationship. I've moved on from you guys.
Yeah, like I moved on, time to delete my number, kind of thing.
See you later.
Just update my current status to out of a relationship. But no, I mean it was good. It was just like I think it was not. I'm not used to a lot of the guys because there are a lot of new guys there too. So to see like Timid Tamir, for example, oh god, Hector something, heel, like it was just there was 2 pre-show matches that I didn't know any of the guys, but
oh my god, oh my god, that's a story that I cannot say on here, but it's a story that I'll have to tell you later, Sabrina. I seen the freaking picture, so I know exactly what you're talking about, and let me just say this. I'm not gonna say the names because like you said, there was 2 pre-show matches, and the one I hate, I think more than I hate Johnny Moran, and that's a lot saying. So if the shoe fits, wear it. But I'm not gonna come on here and say the name. I'm not gonna, because I don't want no drama. But Sabrina,
wait a minute, whoa! You say you don't want to come on here and say the name, but like this, we've been name dropping this whole dang podcast.
This is different though. Like this is like serious.
Oh, got it.
It's kind of like someone else, but we can't go into detail on that either.
Oh, okay. I'm picking up on your vibes. Okay. I think the hair dye got to my brain, but I was picking up. But yeah, I mean, granted, there's those pre-show matches were in. I think that the one match that stood out to me though was the last match, and just because, the ending to it was really cool. Like Phil Insane actually went insane and started like knocking all the freaking refs around, and there was a door that got snapped in half. And I think that anytime violence is involved, it's a good match. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
Door getting smacked in half is always going to be a good match.
No, yeah. I mean, there was a lot of like faces that I've seen in the videos and like on the pictures, like Bryce, he just recently debuted. So I'm asking you, like, I didn't see it, but how was your opinion on that? How was his match?
I know Bryce watches this. It was good. I did pick on Bryce a lot because his costume looks like something out of Saved by the Bell, like in the 90s.
I've seen it. It suits. It's different.
And I give him respect for it though. Like, because like you said, it's different. And you don't see it a lot. And so I said, like, oh, it was like pretty cool. It just reminded me of something out of the 90s. Yeah. And I know that he wasn't born in the 90s. So or maybe he was.
He's just a baby.
But he's just a baby. But like
Nolan. It's such a habit. But go ahead.
Yeah, so like it's kind of just like I'm like, you weren't even born there. But the way he came out, he really repped it. They couldn't find his intro music, so he came out by himself and he just did really good. And I can't say enough of that because like I don't know what it's like to not come out to intro music, but I can just imagine like you're expecting like your music to come on and you just go out, and if that doesn't happen, you have to improv.
Can you imagine it's like some smooth jazz coming out from the 90s?
It's like the YMCA just coming out.
Sorry,
Okay. Guess we're
guys.
doing that. But he came out during Crow Talk. And Crow is just I mean I love Crow outside the ring. Crow inside the ring is not one of my favorites. Outside the ring, he's a nice guy. It's my opinion. But he started coming like, oh, I'm the god, I'm this, I'm that. And Bryce was sitting there and Bryce just went after him. And I was like, yeah, Bryce. Like I was rooting for Bryce so bad just because like I would love to see a newbie come in and just take an old guy. Well, not an old guy, but like someone who's been there out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I think that's what I was rooting for. I was rooting for a lot of like the people that we've seen before, like Tim Theory. Like I actually rooted for Tim Theory.
Who did he go against? He was
in a triple threat.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. And he got a big goose egg on his leg afterwards.
No, I think it looked like a really great show. I'm excited to go. I was texting Sabrina. I was like, stop rubbing it in my face. I'm here at work while you're there having fun.
Can I just say, I did not even like take one photo for you technically. I only to put one on my story on Instagram, and that was it. Yeah. So what do you mean? I didn't rub it in your face. Nah. I didn't like
not with pictures, but with words.
With words. I did say it was pretty cool. I think that like I said in the beginning of the podcast, I think like we've been to other ones now, so it's kind of hard to pick like what we like and what we don't like. But I'm beginning to find out, I should say, what shows I like to go to because of the vibes.
Yeah.
So, and that's definitely a vibe that I can get down with. I think like the whole lights down thing is better than just like the lights on and them wrestling. Like AXW.
I think that's another thing. Yeah, like the scenery, like the BPW, like the Signature Training Academy definitely has changed since the first PPW show. As for PPW, we don't know where they are right now. They're in La La Land. So our only actual shows that you probably will see me and Sabrina at will be AXW, UCW, BPW,
Smash.
Maybe. I'm really hoping on going to a lot of them Smash shows this year. And I've got some news on UCW. I think it was yesterday or this morning, which I want to tell you guys so bad, but I can't. Sabrina doesn't even know yet. I'll tell Sabrina afterwards, but I want to share.
You saw my face, everybody. I don't even know nothing.
But there's a lot of great things coming. New venues, hopefully, for PPW. I mean, I don't know. I only know for UCW because, well, my dad in the chat goes and says, "Where's this guy at?"
If we knew, we would tell you guys. But this is a time where me and like you guys are kind of getting the insight of how me and Harley talk, but it's hard because like there's stuff that we can't say on the podcast yet because it's not on social media. So it's hard. Like, you guys think that like we're trying to hold back. Believe me, we want to tell you.
But it's a matter of like if we say, we might get like the backlash, or we might not be able to attend these shows because we know the details. So,
but I will say, guys, with the whole PPW thing, you guys know what we know.
Nothing.
That's all I'm saying. Right. That's all I'm saying. Like,
UCW is different. We know what you guys don't know, and we want to tell you, but we just can't.
Technically, Harley knows before Sabrina knows, and then Sabrina finds out eventually.
Yeah.
And then Sabrina just goes, okay, whatever's happening happens. I just go along. Like, Harley's was like, I know this.
Oh no. Was it me or was it her? One of us froze.
Me. I think I'm good now.
Yes, there you go. I was like,
It's
oh
me.
no.
It's
Don't
me
do this.
because my roommate's playing Xbox downstairs. So like usually when she's playing Xbox, our internet's like crazy slow. So like that's why. Sorry guys, I just had to take a little breather apparently.
We still heard what you said.
Good. I could have said something really rude. Do you know what I mean? Like and then they're like, oh no. Oh, I saw Gavin on Sunday because
Yeah,
we love Gavin.
oh my god. I'm not sure if we posted the pictures. I'm pretty sure we posted the pictures on our Instagram of Gavin. Gavin, man, I love Gavin.
He was such a trooper with us on Sunday. That Sunday he was such a trooper.
Yeah, I would say he was our biggest, like, he was one of our biggest motivators. He was one of our biggest fans. I don't think we could have done it without Gavin.
He would come up to us and be like, you guys got this, before we went out and did our interviews. Like, he was great. Oh, we could talk about the pictures and the moment, because there's a few pictures that are of me that I'm sitting here going, why was I making that face?
Yeah, let me pull them up and we'll talk. We'll go over how we felt in that moment, I guess, and go from there.
I know the ones that she just posted of just Ruda's faces throughout the show.
Oh my god.
My face in the background, like my arms are crossed, and I'm just like looking, and I didn't see that photo at first. And Ruda was like, "Why do you look mad?" I'm like, "What? I don't even remember that moment."
Because I am hearing your mouth. That's why I am mad, Ruda. No,
I'm hearing you throw a temper tantrum full on in the ring. Like, I don't get it.
Cut it out. No, I'm just kidding.
Act like your age.
Yeah, right. Okay, so let's pull up these pictures. So, I think this was when we don't look bad, but it was off guard kind of moment. You know what I mean?
Though it's a cute photo of us. I definitely think that like we're very cheesy in this photo. Like we're like, yeah, there is one photo, and I hope we get to it. But like I'll say something about it later. But this photo right here, I'm sitting here going, what were we laughing about? Because we're clearly laughing
about something. But
and then your face is like, let's go. Like your arms are like, let's go. And I'm like, all right, let's go.
Well, yeah. Let's see. Oh,
that's a face. I think that's when I was interviewing. I was bringing Gavin out. We were bringing Gavin out, and I was like, Gavin, and that's my face. But like, when I don't know about you guys, and maybe Harley you do too, but like, I'm my own worst critic.
Yes, definitely.
Especially in photos. So like that photo, I was sitting there going, ew, I'm like, creeper status.
Yeah.
But other than that, from the neck down, it's a great photo. UCW shirt is the best shirt I've actually owned.
Yeah, right. Now, I think first, before we get into more of the pictures, I just want to give a shout out to Kelly or Kate Snaps. If you need someone to take pictures, book her. She's nice. She's amazing. But yeah,
very, very personable for sure.
Definitely. And she helped me a lot get through it because I knew when I was interviewing like Nice and Smooth, aka Tom Mitchell, and I think his name's Trevor, I was so freaking nervous that she's like, just think of it as you're only talking to me. I was like, okay, I can do this. So let's see, next we got Thursday.
I love this photo of you, to be honest. Because like it's like you're at attention.
Yeah, I think this is also when we got Gavin in the ring, and I was like, okay, let me hold down my anxiety. Let's just manage it. But there is one picture of you and of me that I cherish it the most because I just love it. So hopefully it's on here. I'm pretty sure it is. This Ruda's face and Joey's face is like, bro. I'm like, come on.
You know what's funny is Ruda standing there with like a little smile on his face. Like I was like looking at the photos. He's like, yeah, please tell me what's going on. And freaking Joey is just sitting there going, I'm a badass. Like,
yeah,
told you.
Ruta, Joey, and my dad, I think they helped me a lot as well that night. Like Ruta's like,
Mhm.
you did amazing. I was like, no, I didn't. I messed up. Stop lying to me.
Ruta
But
and Joey definitely, like when we did our opening, when we went back, they both came up to us and they were like, "You guys did a really good job." And like to hear that from them, especially like
yeah,
because we know them from PPW, like I think that helped us get through the day. It's just like that little boost of confidence along with Gavin.
yeah. And like when I would go out, my dad's like, you got this. Just breathe. I'm like, yeah, I don't think I got this. I'm gonna die, but it's okay.
Don't
So
forget to breathe. Oh, I love this photo. It's a good no, and like it's a good photo because like you're like, yeah, no, like
yeah, I think this is another one. Tom Mitchell definitely he helped me a lot because in a specific like I just said specifically in this one I was messing up. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna notice. I'm gonna get so much trouble. I was so nervous. But Tom's like he knew like because he used to do what we are doing, so he's like, okay, I'm gonna help her out. But it was great. So this is it. This is the picture I was tired of. I'm like, you go, girl.
hold on, I just dropped my earphone on my ear because of this picture. This photo, I love this photo with a burning passion.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, yeah, I think what is going on with this stupid earphone? I think in this photo, I was definitely being like back to you.
Yeah.
Um,
I
like that's a very sassy photo.
really like it of you. That's the one I was referring to. I really like it.
This
This
is a
is
good
the
one.
one. This is the one where I'm like, okay, this is the picture of my night. I suffer obviously with like we were saying, we are our own self critics. And with me, I think like obviously as females, we have like so many insecurities. So my biggest insecurity is my smile. And when I seen this picture, I'm like, that is not me. This girl, she faked it. She like created a fake picture of me, but no, that's actually me. And I was like, it really helped boost my confidence. So
Your hair was like popping too. I loved your hair
I
that day.
I know, right? And now it's just back to the plain purple, which I think I'm going back to red, by the way. I love the purple. But
Join the copper side. Come on down.
no, I think red and purple is my color. I really miss the red.
I
But
feel you. But that was a look. Oh God.
let's go through some. Oh, this one.
Oh God. That
That's the one
photo.
I love.
That
You're
photo
like,
haunts me. Because
I love it.
I've been trying to figure out where this photo, like what moment this was, and I can't for the life of
Yeah.
me figure it out. Because I was only this was definitely when I was in the ring,
Yeah.
and I was only in the ring in the beginning and at the end.
You know?
So, and I
And
know that I was looking up, and I definitely know that Ruta's not that tall. So
I don't
I
know.
don't know what I was thinking in this picture.
I don't know. I like it. You look good. Oh my god. I hate
There she is.
no, this is like you were just saying you hated that one. I hate this one of me. I don't know why. Like it's my face. Like let's just kick my face out. Like I love
I'm
my
just, yeah, your face is great. I think you're blending in a little bit with the background.
when I'm white, but it's
Like,
okay.
like where? Well, I know, but like, I mean, like your
Because
shirt. It's like your silhouette.
yeah, because I'm wearing all black, obviously. But that's the pictures. Let's go into some of the wrestlers and let's talk about how their matches were for a little bit. Let's start with these two are my favorite. Sabrina knows how much I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, I even got to interview them. So I was super excited about this. Like, it was my first time ever seeing them
That
wrestle.
was the funniest thing. It's funny because you bring up this photo. This wasn't even like the first match, but like
Yeah.
you bring up this photo, and it was like I just immediately got like a memory in my brain of when you came up to me and you were like, "Oh my god, like that's so cute," and like meaning like just you were excited, you were nervous, you're like, "Oh, that's CXR, like they look really awesome." And in this one, they were heels, but normally no, they were baby faces.
Yeah,
But what were you interviewed them though?
they were
Okay,
faces.
their faces. They told me that they are normally heel baby faces, but like I've only seen them as a heel before this show. So when I saw them come out as babyface, I was like, y'all aren't ever babyface. What are you talking about?
I know. It was definitely my first time seeing them wrestle. So I was really excited because I've never seen them. I've never spoke to them, but they definitely did put on a good show. We're gonna skip over them into some of the matches, some of the pictures in the
Okay,
matches.
the meme of this one, I was like, because I've met him before at a Smash thing, so I messaged him on Instagram. I was like, this photo's screaming to me. Well, I guess this is what's happening, and or like, I don't know if I want to. Like, he's just his facial expression is hilarious. That like, I just want to like frame it and like put it on my wall and be like, this is how I feel today.
This is kind of how this is how I feel today when our guests don't show up. Oh well, it is what it is.
We're working on getting them on our podcast.
Yeah, definitely. So they
Ooh.
did some moves that I was like, damn. But
And they're from New York. They're a tag team, right? Those two are from New York, so it's kind of cool because a lot of the people there were from New York, which is kind of funny to think about because like they're in little PA. Little PA. But no, they were like the funniest thing. Oh my god.
I want to talk about the Ruda pictures now. They are hilarious. I love you, Ruda. But we are gonna put you on the spot right now. Sabrina, I know he's your little man, but we're gonna put him on and like make some memes out of Ruda because why not?
That is how I feel when my residents don't go to bed right away. That is my face right there.
To be honest, that's my face when there's no PPW. Or no wrestling in general. I mean,
oh my god, when there's a free, oh my god, his side profile, he's like, huh? No.
Oh, he's probably talking to who was he probably talking to? He's probably talking to Paul Bo.
Probably him and Paul Bo hate each other's goods, you know.
That's fine. It is what it is.
Because he's not talking to the commissioner, because the commissioner's right there.
Yeah. So, yeah, probably. Let's see, Ruda. This is when he was listening to me. We went over that. Joey's face is so serious. He's like, "What the heck?"
Seeing Ruda serious, I can't take him seriously.
Oh, I can't. No, him. No, with him being bald. This. Oh my god. Let me get to the other one because it's so freaking funny.
I think I know
that one.
This
That's
one is
one of them, but the other one I've seen it on Facebook earlier. This one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Someone pissed off Ruda. He didn't get a championship. He lost. Guys, you made him mad.
Oh, he was heated. You could see how red his face was.
Bro, not just his head or his face, his head in general. He's bald.
He's got these veins popping out. Like,
sorry, Ruda.
I mean, I'm not really sorry.
No, but I love this one. Sabrina, your face is like, what is happening here?
I think I was listening intently, and his face is just like he's talking to the commercial. He's like, "Yo," da-da-da. And I remember this moment because he then turned to me and was like, "Well, is this how?" I'm like, "Listen, I am not in this. I am just standing here." Like,
but
oh god,
it kind of looks, it looks great. And then we got Uncle Masty.
Oh, Uncle Masty. That was one for me. I don't know about you, but like definitely he messaged both of us and was like, you guys did a great job. But like behind the scenes, he was so supportive of both of us. And like, I can't thank him enough for just being there and being supportive. It's like anybody who was very supportive. I mean, everybody was, but like,
yeah.
Wait a minute, scroll up this way.
Skylar,
yeah.
Let's go to Skylar. Skylar did great. I mean, he's really a Sabrina fan.
So
caught on to what I said after. You're like, and then caught on.
Skylar and I go back to Uncle Massey's shows. He was the first person I met at Uncle Massey's show, and I remember going, "Wow, this guy's a badass!" Like in like the ring, like he's not a heel per se, but he's like he has a very raspy voice. Like his voice in the ring is completely different than his voice in real life. But no, I just love because there's a photo in here, I think, of me interviewing him, And oh god,
Aaron.
freaking Aaron.
Freaking
However, Aaron has a lot of really good photos in this one.
yeah, that's true.
Like that is a great photo.
Me on Monday morning.
Me when I realize it's Friday. Yeah.
Yeah. No, Skylar.
Oh, Skylar. Oh,
It's
it's not in
not.
this one. I forget where it was. Oh, she might have just sent that to me in my
Yeah.
thing. But like, there were so many guys there that it was just we're working through it to definitely get them on our podcast for sure. Because like a lot of them came up to us and were like, "Oh, you guys are the podcast girls," which. Can I just say I love when people recognize us because when I went to BPW, someone said, "Oh, are you one half of the podcast girls?" I was like, "Yeah."
No, I'm just kidding.
And I didn't know what to say to them. I was like, uh-huh.
So I think the best way to end it off is let's show some of the pictures that we took at UCW. So
I don't even know if I have any of mine.
I have them on our Instagram, girl.
Oh, okay, good. You have them. That's great.
So
I don't have to do nothing.
my parents, love my parents. My dad, he got us a custom-made cake for saying congratulations.
I want to see the video of this because didn't someone video it?
Yeah, I'll have to get it off my mom, but I think our reactions, like, I was like, okay, yeah, I could put my mascara on. Like, it's just my eyes are teary. Like, not because of the cake. It's in my eyes. But I think this was
allergy season, guys.
Yes, allergies, guys. No, I think this was a really big moment for me because, like, not many people know I've been through a lot of banana crap that no one should honestly go through. But that's besides the point. I think this is like my parents saying good job on everything. And like obviously Sabrina, like it kind of like was an achievement for us as friends because we met just last April and we've gotten so close since. So I kind of like
that. It's our podcast, right? So I'm gonna spill the beans a little bit, okay? So the morning of this dang freaking promotion, guys. Okay. Harley says to me, Sabrina, you're gonna stop at Starbucks, right? And I was like, yeah. So she sent me her order. I got her order. She took forever to eat. And I said, have you eaten your muffin? I was being the mom, guys. I was like, have you eaten your muffin? She's like, yeah, I ate my muffin. She pulls the muffin out. There's like this of the muffin like eaten. And I'm like, I kept checking, like we were checking on each other though too. We were like, do we have to go to the bathroom? Do we have to do this? Do we have to do that? And I think that doing this together helped us like overcome a lot of like my social anxiety too, because I hate speaking in front of people usually, guys. But I'm gonna say it now. The crowd was great. Like there's a lot of people. I think they could have been louder.
Yes, they were. I don't think they had enough of the like Harley and Sabrina fan in them because obviously at UCW, I was telling Sabrina, like, we were behind. We finished all our interviews, and it was, like, the final match. I was like, come on, Sabrina, let's go out there and be fan. Sabrina's like, no, I kind of like it back here. I'm like, I didn't want to do it alone. So
I was being a fan with the rest of the wrestlers back in the back.
Yeah, that's true. But on to our next picture. I don't even know what it is. So,
oh, look
at that. It looked so good. I was so happy in that moment. But there's Sabrina.
Oh my god, I totally forgot that you just cropped that one and cropped yourself too. I forgot about it. Look at you. I love the cheesiness. Like it's so cute. You're like, oh my god, look. Actually, guys, if you guys missed that match, we are actually UCW champions. Sorry you missed it.
Yeah, so Harley and Sabrina are now the tag.
We'll be defending it in March.
In March, yep. You already know, at Ultimate Jeopardy.
I know, because I had to say that to Skylar, and it took me like 5 million tries. At Ultimate Jeopardy in March.
Yeah, I think this picture I love so much of us. It's literally my background on my phone. It's the background on our Facebook. I'm gonna change it on our Instagram, I think, just so people are like, who are these girls? So then they actually see a picture and they're like, oh, it's them. But I cherish this picture.
Wow, that's funny. Look at the bottom. It says Harley liked this photo. No, who is Harley, guys? No,
yeah, right. Who is that? No, I'm just kidding. But here's another one.
See, that's my favorite right there.
Yeah,
because your dad was like, Sabrina, you're blocking the U. I was like, oh crap, okay.
It's just CW.
It's just CW. But I like this one. Oh, look at us.
Look at us. Look
It's
at
Paul Beau.
We got a fictive guy. I love how we said the same exact thing at the same time.
He was like,
No, it was a moment for us.
And then right there, it's Aaron and Mitchell and one of the Mancuso brothers.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Gavin!
My actual little man.
I love him. He has my heart. But the last one, let's see. I love this picture.
That was a must picture. That Harley was really on top of her game when she was like, I have an idea. And I was like, what?
That is my home screen as well. So my lock screen is me and you. My home screen is Gavin.
As it should be. We are a family.
We are a family.
Gavin is like the little brother I want.
Exactly. And our last picture is us with the commissioner.
Is that the one that he took on his phone?
Yes.
That's why it's a little darker. Okay.
Because I don't think, sorry, commissioner, but you gotta get it up on your phone.
Your game.
You got an Android, like no hate to Androids, but come on. It is 2023. Get on an iPhone.
Oh, it is? I thought it was no.
It's 1995.
Stop, because I wouldn't even be born in 1995. Oh my god, guys, I'm so old.
Yeah, right. And so that's our Instagram. If you guys are not following it, make sure you're giving it a follow.
First of all, if you're not following it, how'd you find this podcast? I'm just wondering. Like, I actually want to know in the comments, like, because like if one of the wrestlers might have like posted about it, we want to know like where you guys come from. Like, it doesn't just have to be because you know me and Harley.
Yeah. Like how did you find us? Did we just randomly talk to you at a show? Did you see someone share it? Like and also I think a thing that also helps us a lot is give us pointers, give us ideas, like what do you think we can do better on?
Sorry, someone just was trying to call me.
It's fine.
But yeah, like let us know. Also, like I know I say this on our podcast, but it's true. Let us know who you want to see on this podcast. Like we're very open to. We've now broken out of like the PPW shell with Rush, and we're continuing to break out of the shell with more UCW wrestlers. And so it's like if you have someone that you would like us to reach out to, like someone did message me and asked me to message. His name is Flash Carter. Not Cole Carter, Flash Carter, that performs with Tom Mitchell in Quakertown usually. Someone reached out and said, hey, I saw you had Tom Mitchell. Why don't you get Flash Carter? He just became a champion. So I said I will do my best. But we all know that if I have not met you in person and seen you wrestle, like I usually don't try to message you. But
I think that's like a thing, like us actually getting out there and asking people. I know I've messaged so many people and they're like, oh my God, I'm so tired. No, I'm just kidding. But I know I personally message a lot. Like Sabrina, you said on your birthday, we have Luca coming on. And for my birthday, I was trying to get the tag team of Midnight Delight, but we only could get one. So on my birthday, we have Buddy Thomas coming on, which I think is gonna be fun because I loved his.
I didn't even realize that was his tag team name. So I was like,
Playboy Polly is his tag team, and I guess he didn't want to come on. He didn't answer his DMs, so it's fine. Playboy Polly, since you want to follow both of us and our podcast, but you don't want to come on our podcast. So if you listen to this, you are busted. No, I'm just kidding.
If you listen to this, I'm sure Buddy Thomas will do a great job by himself. Yeah. If you guys don't know who Buddy Thomas is, he was another wrestler at UCW that was very nice. And I remember one little interaction with him that he asked us where the bathroom was. I'm gonna bring this up when he comes on our podcast too. But like I remember him coming up to us, and I looked at Harley and I was like, out of everybody, why are you asking us where the men's bathroom is?
Yeah. No, he was like, where can I fill this up with water? Me and Sabrina looked at each other at the same time. We're like,
the bathroom?
Like, this is like our, like, I don't know about Sabrina, but it was like kind of like my first time actually being in that building for like an event. The bathroom is that way, I think. But
like it was a great experience, and I'm really, whatever the future holds, I hope that we do it again. I will say before we end this podcast, the scripts that we had to memorize all went out the window when we got there. Like we said most of it, but like there were sometimes like me and Harley would come back and be like, yo, we forgot to say like this little part. But it's live interviewing. It seemed to go well. So that's all I have to say, guys. You can study all you want for a line, okay?
But when the time comes, you're gonna mess it up, and you're not.
Especially because I'll give props to you, Harley, because your one changed. The one team name changed, and you were like, "This is the thing I need to say. This is the thing I need to say" for so many weeks. And then when the time came, it changed to nice and smooth, and you were like, "Okay." So, and like you were a little stressed, but like I give you props because I remember you coming back to me like before you went out. You're like, "Okay, so nice and smooth."
I
Like
said it a million times.
we would come to each other every time that we were about to go out and be like, okay, like I was like undeclared. No, that was like my thing. Yeah. Undeclared. And to anybody who didn't know this, I wrote on undeclared on my hand, and Harley can attest to this because she was right there. And I also put Edge of Hope, Pure Ignorance, and Bad Fellas. Which, mind you, can I just tell you, I know all those damn lines again. And I'm sitting here going, okay, let's run it again. Let's go.
Yeah, right. Like, couldn't we do a test? Let's do a test show next time. No, I'm just kidding. Let's just have a pre-show, have us run our lines so we know what we're saying. No. I think no matter how hard, like even if you're in a drama club or you're an actor, no matter how hard you study for your lines, you're going to F up at least one of them.
Oh, for sure.
And I know, like I was saying earlier, I think my biggest one that I was so like, I beat myself up about it. And even when I came home, I was like, Harley, you could have done better on that. And that was the nice and smooth one. Yes, I got the words correct, but I jumbled them all into like the wrong sentences. So I'm like, and that's why I said Tom Mitchell, he really helped me out, He used to do what we're doing. So we basically took his spot.
But, yeah, we're coming at you, Tom. We want your spot in the ring too. So
yeah,
watch out.
But like I think that's probably it. We talked about UCW. We talked about kind of like BPW. Oh, and another thing, AXW. We spoke of that. We are going to actually be sponsoring. It's not actually out there yet, but it's already planned. Sabrina, want to say the news?
Oh, you want me to say the news? Okay. We are going to be sponsoring the Hungarian hero Laszlo. Does he even know? Like, have we even are we allowed to tell him?
I mean, he probably does know at some point. It's like it's guaranteed, but it's not guaranteed.
Because I just realized he probably watches this podcast.
It is definite on our end that we are doing it. It's just actually sending it.
Got it. No, I know what you mean. I'm reading your mind, girlfriend. You got this. Yeah, we do this a lot, guys, where we're like, we know what each other's saying, so we're like, okay, and like we'll just stop each other if we aren't supposed to say something on the podcast. So, but that's all I have.
Yeah, so we talked about, let's see, AXW's first. Well, let me rephrase that. Sabrina's birthday. Then we got AXW. Then we got my birthday. Then we got BPW. So I kind of wish PPW was happening because I miss my PPW family. But it is what it is. Don't care too much about it. Like I care about them, but I don't care too much. Don't care about life too much.
Right. Just go with the flow, guys. That's all I have to say.
Definitely. But I'm excited to see where the new faces come. I'm excited to see us on our journey. But I think that is all I have for you guys. I'm so sorry we didn't get you a guest. Gonna go in his DMs and be like, bitch, you had one job. No, I'm just kidding.
Or we could say, hey, we're gonna reschedule you.
Yeah,
and hopefully okay, Sabrina's the heel here. I'm not trying. You really want me to go to his DMs?
Honestly, my patience these last couple days have been like right here. So like
she's slowly coming to the dark side, everybody. She's slowly coming to the dark side.
Like I really have that I don't care attitude. So I'm gonna be like, yo, Like last night, I was about to go and be like, you know, you kind of. My thing is, if you don't want to come on, just say that. Like, I get life's busy, but you have one job. We are not asking for like 2 hours of your life, maybe just 15 minutes. We're fine with that.
We don't care if you're at the gym. We don't care if you're in your car. We don't care. Like, you can do it. Like, how many times have I done it in my car? Then Dio did it while he was working out yesterday. Like, yesterday. I feel like it was yesterday. So like it's possible, guys. So like, if we invite you and you definitely say you're coming on, show up. That's all we're asking.
Exactly. Like, we mean that with respect sometimes. Like, and my biggest thing is, if you know, like, anyone coming on or plans to come on, if you know that you're not going to be able to make it, try to tell us like a day before or like early morning. Don't tell us 10 minutes before the podcast.
Yeah.
But much love to you guys. We'll be back on Friday with Fox Vineyard at 12 p.m. I'm pretty sure it's 12 p.m.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, so make sure you're giving all of the promotions we talked about. Make sure you're giving all the wrestlers we talked about. Give them a follow. Give us a follow. Watch some of our previous interviews because, it's always a ride. But yeah, so thank you all and good night. Bye.
Good night, guys.